Welcome! Welcome, King of the Mountain! Alright, we're back! We're in Hades Tower of Fire! And we're gonna fight these knights, just because it's fun. Oh, you missed. Oh, you missed. Well... Oh! Forgot about that. Sometimes they do that. So you know what that means? That means... Yeah. Try it again, dick. That means I'm going to go back to that bonfire and rest. We're going to fight two bosses, and we picked up Palestone. Everyone knows who you are, Dullstone. And we're going to come back here, and we're going to do that over. We got to fight two bosses in this here Hades Tower, before we get on with where we want to go next. And as you can see with these guys, they're very slow. They swing very long, so if you stay close, they're not going to hit you. But we got to fight two bosses. One requires a few switches to be pressed. Now, this dude's got a big-ass motherfucking hammer. And that big-ass motherfucking hammer, he swings with extreme prejudice. So you got to be careful with this guy. Oh, that didn't happen. And when he rears back like that, you got something. When he does that, you don't got time to get away. Oh, forgot about that. Well, I wish I had my miracles, because if I had my miracles, I'd be able to do my heal. But we got a human effigy and a soul of a nameless soldier, so we're doing all right with the human effigy. And over here, he dropped, as I was saying yesterday, Sublime Bone Dust. The Sublime Bone Dust acts as the Firekeeper Souls did in the first one. But anyway, people, it's like 5 degrees outside right now. We're getting back to the frigid weather, but for me, I don't really think about how cold a day is, as long as it's not snowing, which it did today, but I want to see this guy fall off. It's so much fun. Yeah. Yes, sure. Oop. That actually would have knocked me off. Try to get rid of him quick, because he can knock you off. As you can see, I'm still not at 100% yet. And over here, what's this little item? Lloyd's Talisman. I don't really see any need for the Lloyd's Talisman. Now, when you defeat this enemy, this switch pops up. Yeah, I know. You pull the switch so that you can get another portion of that floor over there to rise. Rise into the House of Elves! And there it goes. Now we got to do that again. But in here we have 3 of these fuckers. And we don't want to fight 3 at once. Not now. So let's pull this guy with the great sword. And I'm going to keep shooting him. Just because I like to keep shooting him. And you hope you can get these guys to drop into the crevasse. But, you know, I mean, look, if they don't, and you got to fight them, no big deal. Like right now, I'm going to have to fight them. Now, like I was saying with this warrior mage, with Celis, just get behind him, hit him. This is going to be the shield. Now, these two will come out. Let's get him down here. I want to be in a... I want to have a little bit more room to maneuver. Now, usually what you can do in this game is you can get these guys to stop coming after you, in which case you can just keep shooting them with arrows. Now, you got to be careful, because if you try to get behind these dudes, the other one might come out of nowhere and start trying to hit you. So we want to get some space. Nope. You know what? Let's go back in here. How many, 4. Alright, let's go back here and let's play Ring Around the Rosie. I mean, big enemies don't really like Ring Around the Rosie, but I got 900 and something arrows. I'm all about survival. You want to kind of get these guys separated. Which I can't do right now. Take it back out here. I don't know why I'm finding this difficult right now. I usually have no problem with it, but... let's just keep popping arrows in them, I guess. No. Now, I know what you're going to say. Well, Celis never really used arrows. You could have her use arrows. Not a big deal. And just because I'm building a character like a character from Final Fantasy 6/3... wow, I'm getting killed. That doesn't mean it has to be exactly like it. Now, we do have to kill these guys because they will unlock another switch. Let's just do... let's do this with my shitty-ass controller. Oh. Will you fucking please? There we go. I mean, like I said, these guys are not that difficult. You just gotta be careful at this point of the game, because, you know, we don't have that much health. We don't have that much defense. You know, it's... now, what you can do is you can get them back to their original spot, like that guy right there is. Oh, come on. Whatever, man. Alright. And when you're down to one, now they drop blue cracked, or blue eye, cracked blue eye, or whatever the fuck it is. What that is, that's just if you want to, it's like invading, just that instead of invading, you're going to help somebody out. It's basically for people in the Blue Sentinel, which I'm not a part of. I don't plan on being a part of that. And you get the Old Knight armor. That's what their name is. Their name is the Old Knight. Or their names are the Old Knights. So, before we go that way, we want to go this way. We want to pull that switch. There it is. So now we got a full floor against the boss in the first boss fight. Like I said, we've got 2 boss fights. Another thing we don't have is we don't have our spells. We don't have our intelligence. We don't have the spells we want to use. We have no attunement slots. We're going to get to all of that soon. Now down here is one with a great sword. So let's just kind of screw with him. Let's kind of take his health down a bit. Now he's going to start swinging this thing like crazy. See? The backswing is what's going to hit you there. Just keep moving in circles. Okay. And now we are clear for the boss. I gotta watch out with these soul gems. More cracked blue eye orb. And before we go in there, you can summon somebody. Who's this again? This is Masterless Glencore. No thanks. This boss fight is it's a total like blunt melee boss fight, meaning that you can block everything. It's just a matter of how much stamina you're going to be able to maintain so you can strike back and not being an idiot. I'm going to go with the fire sword, with the flame long sword. You could just walk over that, by the way. But this is the Dragonrider. Dragonrider. He rides dragons. Alright, see, big guy, big halberd. He strikes once at a time. Sometimes he strikes twice. He's got heavy hits like that. Occasionally he'll do 2 strikes. When his health is down low enough, he'll start doing 3 with that. Basically, he's like the Haid Knight, the old knights we just fought. You kind of want to circle around him by his shield. That's his shield bash. Not a big deal. And again, he has no magic spells, just physical attacks. So just like, try to get in there when you can. The only problem is his halberd's so friggin' long that it's going to hit you no matter what you do. Now I'm just trying to see how much longer I have till he... stay away from the edges. You don't want him knocking you off. It's like that you should dive out of the way from. I mean, all of these things you can just dive away from. Of course, I don't do that. I block. There we go. Now he's going to start doing 3 strikes with that. 1, 2, and... oh, maybe not. Sometimes he does like that overhead slam on it. Like that. On the 3rd strike. Sometimes. Not all the time. Like I said, try to get behind him. Especially when he's got his shield up, because you can't hit him. Nope, it's still not doing it. Yeah, like that right there, he suddenly throws another one on you. Ooh, that missed, but that didn't. Ah. Oh, that was stupid. See, as long as you're not an idiot, like I am, you won't have a problem with it. I do tend to do stupid shit. That's got a lot more to do with impatience. Like that. Like not realizing, but he's dead anyway. Alright, so, I mean... I got hit 3 times. I shouldn't have been hit 3 times. That was my fault. But as you can see, it's a pretty straightforward. If you got a shield that blocks 100% damage, there's no reason why you should have a problem with that guy. He's really, really easy. And now go up here before you leave. We're going to meet another interesting character, because I meet all the interesting people. There's a bonfire here I'm gonna light now, just in case. I'm gonna rest at it soon. But first I want to talk to this young lady.
Are you from these parts? My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power. But the cost of it, that's for your heart to decide. I'd heard awful rumors about this place, and I'm afraid they were all true. The king, gone. The earth, ravaged. The burden on the people weighs heavy. I fear that, by now, they may have scarce room in their hearts for miracles. Why did I come here? Well... do I need any other reason than to spread the gospel of miracles? My preceptor always said this art should be shared with the world. And such is my only wish.
By the way, she's a lying sack of shit.
Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and go back home. It is... well, I must do this. And being out here all alone only makes this a more fitting test of my fortitude. I expected this cathedral to be bustling, but there's hardly a soul to be found here. Without any goings-on, I'll have to move soon. To a place I could help the gullible by teaching the good word.
Yep, see, the character is a shyster.
I expected this cathedral...
Alright, now what she sells is... She sells basics. She sells the starting cleric's chime if you pick the cleric class. She sells Ring of Prayer, which increases faith, which we don't really need. She sells basic miracles. Now, I am going to buy... I'm going to buy heal and med heal. That's it. That's what I'm going to buy from her. When I get enough faith to be able to use them, I'm going to use them.
May the power of miracles be with you.
Alright, now make sure you...
Souls to the gods.
Make sure you exhaust her dialogue talk until she has nothing else to say. Then when you rest here, you'll know, because if you rest here, when the smoke clears, she will be gone, and she is gone. She has a very important task to accomplish for you later on. We're going to get to that as we move further along. Now this is an area we're going to get to later. We're not going to get to this now. But first we're going to fight the next boss, who, I mean, I don't know if I want to call these guys bosses. They're kind of like... They're kind of like mini-boss. They're kind of like the VPs. They're not the actual guy paying your salary. They're sort of like they'll kiss the suck-ups. But they can be pretty effective. Oh, hi, asshole. As you saw, the Dragonrider... I don't know if I can call the Dragonrider a boss. I mean, he kind of is, but he's kind of not. We got their leggings. Who's this? Captain Lunch. Very nice name. And you got a demon. Holy shit, the dude had a great demon hammer. How'd you get that already? I mean, I think it's supposed to be the soul memory that it's based on. My soul memory is 77,000. I don't know how you could get a soul memory of 77,000. Or it could just be like whoever wants to leave their signs out there. Let's pull the dude with the great sword first. I mean, they're all going to move, but he's not coming closer. So he's going to keep waddling back and forth. In fact, we can use that to our advantage. This guy's going to come out and attack. That dude's not. So let's kill the great sword guy first. Let's kill Cloud over here. Oh, I had my soul. Swing, backswing, forward thrust. 3 hits in, then move out of it. And you're dead. I'll use my Estus. I'm hoping I could avoid getting hit again. So what we're going to do is we're going to fight the next boss, who's a very familiar looking boss if you played Dark Souls 1 or you watched my Dark Souls 1 playthrough. We're going to fight him, and then we're going to level up again. Then we're going to move further along Hade's Tower of Flame. I like dancing with you, sir. Wow, you're just not gonna... Alright, don't swing your weapon. It's quite alright by me. Okay, now we got 2 more guys. We got one with a great sword and one with a shield and sword. Let's see if we can just shoot these guys without them coming near us. Nope. Well, I can get a few shots on them. The great sword dudes are a little bit more ambitious than the ones with the shields, as you can see. Hi. Just one strike. No matter how close you are to killing them, just one strike. They do like to swing. We got some more pale stone. See, like, you notice how these dudes don't start coming after you until the other guy's dead. Swing, swing. These guys you can hit a few times. It takes them forever to recover. Swing, swing. Ooh, that one nipped me. Doesn't matter. Dead anyway. Now, if you notice, I like to use my less effective weapon throughout the course of the area leading to the boss, as opposed to my more, because I want to be able to save my more effective weapon, obviously, since they all degrade fast. Nah, nice. Be careful over here. It's Divine Blessing. I need those. I have only 2. You need them to heal up if I run out of Estus Flask, which I might. I might. This guy's a little tougher than the last guy. Trust me. Now we got to pull a switch here. There is one knight waiting for us with a shield and a sword. They done switch groove with the pig. There he is. Hello, sword shield guy. Fling, fling, fling. Very nice. You missed all 3. I could double-hand it and try to kill him quicker. That one hit a little bit. Fling, fling, and a fling it. And you're dead. Alright, now after this guy's dead, another switch is going to pop up out of nowhere. I don't know where it is, though. By the way, nothing here. Oh yeah, it's in the middle. I always forget that. It's over here. Alright, this will bring the bridge down. Now we fight, like I said, a familiar-looking boss. Or mini-boss. However you want to call it. Boss, mini-boss. Make sure the bridge doesn't fall on top of you, and make sure you don't start trying to climb up it until it actually lands. Before you go in there, don't forget the Cathedral blue. Old Radiant Life Gem, very important to pile those things up. Now we also have some more summons. Hail the Knife. No thanks. The Mooch. No thanks. Alright. Boss number 2. The old Dragonslayer. That is Orenstein, ladies and gentlemen. This Orenstein, as you can see, is a little bit more resourceful. But what you can do with Orenstein is you can move strafe to the right. He will nip you a few times. When he does that, just lunge out of the way. Or dive out of the way, or roll out of the way, whatever you want to call it. With that move, just let him do that, and then get him twice. That stab is kind of quick. He does give you an opportunity to heal, don't worry. I mean, I could have done it right there, actually. But this Orenstein has doesn't have lightning damage. He does dark magic. Keep the shield up when you're away. Dive out of the way for that. That was not smart! I'm dead. Knew it. Shouldn't have fucking done it then. God damn it. Or if I did it, I should have done it behind the pillar. Stupid! That was dumb. That was my fault. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Let me see. Do I want to use... Got 5. Nah, I don't need it for Orenstein. He sucks. I don't know why I still do stupid shit like that, to be honest. I really don't. This is why I die most of the time, is because I do stupid shit. Hey, sweetheart. Like that. Like, I know he's gonna swing again, and I fucking still stand there and take it. Shit. Yeah, I don't need your blue cracked eye orb. Fuck you. Okay. Well, let's kill these knights again. Let's get back our souls, and let's get Orenstein. fucker. Alright. You, sir. Gonna pick on you again. Nail you a few times. You know you're not coming out. Just stand there. Oh, big swing. Now you can actually get this sword from these guys. In fact, I had it in one of my last playthroughs. And I infused it with magic, which wasn't a good idea. Because that character had no intelligence. And magic weapons, basically, all you can do with magic weapons is just boost up your intelligence. Alright. I mean, we're getting a healthy amount of souls from these guys. 400 souls isn't so bad. As you can see in this game, you can't really parry as much or backstab. You know, you can't parry as easily or backstab as much. But the enemies are a little easier. Like these guys they're not a joke, but once you're close, it's weird. Like the bigger enemies, you'd think you'd want to be further away from, but you want to actually be closer to them. The closer you are to the big enemies, the easier they are to kill. I'm going to get a bunch of cracked blue eye orbs. And I'm not even going to use them. I should, though. I should start helping people. I do leave my summon sign in a lot of spots, but nobody actually wants to summon me. Now, if you noticed about Orenstein in this, or the Dragonslayer, in this game, he's got some pretty good defense. 2. A wing batter. I don't know what that jerk thing is. It's like a fake out. It's like, oh, I'm going to swing, but no, I'm not. I was watching a playthrough of one of the DLCs. I'm not going to tell you which one it was. What's his name? Funky Cowboy or some shit. The guy's got like... His hit point meter is absurd. He's wielding 2 Demon Great Hammers. Like what that guy was wielding one of. The one that left his summon sign. He was wielding 2 of those. He had like every fucking spell. He had every pyromancy. It was ridiculous. And I was saying to myself, and you're having a hard time. I mean, he intensified his personality. He intensified the bonfire to 3. And this is a DLC that was taking me like hours and hours to not even complete. Which was why I started building a different character. Which, by the way, I'm still having a hard time playing with right now. That's a big swing, and it ain't hitting shit. Alright, now I'll go with the flame. Okay, Orenstein, I gave you that one. Now I'm going to kick your ass. So Orenstein has a couple other moves they didn't show yet. He's got a dark magic move, and he's got a big overhead thrust. You got to be careful with all of those. Finally. Oop. You know, if you would block, this wouldn't be a problem. Stay to his right. Stay to the right. Like I said, dive out of the way of that. Roll out of the way of that. Oh, I could have totally just fucking destroyed you. For old time, that will lift you in the air, by the way, that move. So, oh, there it is. Get out of the way of that. That's probably your best chance to heal. Because as you can see, there's a recovery rate for him. I blocked that. Thank you. Good thing he's knocking down these pillars. I want to get away from those. There's his overhead strike. Ooh, I could have totally nailed... Fuck. Could have nailed you. I want to get some distance. I mean, he kind of just putzes around a bit. I could totally fucking heal. Like, he leaves himself so vulnerable, and I'm not... just not taking advantage of it. Like, right there. Right there, another one. I'm trying... The reason why is I'm so focused on trying to get away from him so I can heal. He seems kind of trapped. Alright, let's heal. Alright, now I'm paying attention to you. Come on. Oh, yeah, that was good. Ah. Ah, motherfucker. So like at least I can show you what all his moves do. Trying to get some space to heal, and I could have just healed. The only thing is if they see you heal, they go like apeshit. Let's just whack them once and get it. If I were clever, I'd be able to do this without getting hit. But heal up, quick, move. Ah, you fucking bitch. Spun too soon. Ah, again, motherfucker, man. Shit. Why am I letting Orenstein fucking school me here? This is pathetic. Alright, you know what? Last time I did it on the first shot, too. Last time I didn't die once against the bosses until I got to, like, the 6th or 7th boss fight. And that was bullshit. Now suddenly it's like I can't get fucking through one without dying. Fuck, man. Fucking stupid. Shouldn't have died the first time. Yay. Alright. Go home. Well, we're gonna be farming for souls. Inadvertently. Shit. Like, the sick part about it is I know every move that the fucking thing's gonna do. I just don't put myself in a good position to fucking retaliate. I mean, you could roll... Like, this game more than the other game, more than Dark Souls 1, like, wants you to just roll from everything. Strafe and roll. Yeah, swing at nothing, bitch. I mean, at this point, I should not be dying twice, 3 times against the boss. I'm sorry. And considering with another character that was using just a double-handed mace, no shield, I was able to get through this without a problem. Having a shield that blocks 100% damage and having... Well, the weapon isn't as good. The blunt weapon damage of the mace is just better than this shit. If I was adventurous, I'd go after him while he's swinging over my head. I like RB instead of R trigger because it doesn't leave you too vulnerable. Come on. Keep shooting them arrows. Alright, big sweetie. Swing that big sweetie sword. That was stupid of you, wasn't it? Okay, now your turn, Cole Papa. Come on, mosey on down. Like, you gotta have quickness, you gotta have dexterity. This game's not about... You can't really... Like, unless you're totally super powered, you can't really tank this. Like, you have to have armor that's just unfathomable, that's got, like, magic protection, fire protection. You gotta have a weapon that could block on its own so you can dual hand and whoop ass. I tried to tank with this game, even though I was leveling up a lot. And I'll tell you, it was atrocious. I died all the time. And then when I would play it again as a cleric, I was like, wow, this isn't so bad. One more. There you are. Alright, Orenstein, you cocksucker. Ooh, we got the greatsword. See that? The guy wasn't even swinging a greatsword. But we got it nonetheless. Alright, Orenstein, I'm not giving you any more free shots, so you're gonna fucking die now, bitch. Where are my souls? It's better? Oh, I'm behind you. Oh, I'm behind you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, I'm behind you. Ah, slick. Slick Rick, huh? Hey, get away from that. As you saw, get away from that. Watch for his little jabs. Try to stay to his, like, right and, like, behind him. Behind you! If you keep distance, watch for the long, like, that long thrust that he does. Roll at the last minute on that one. Come on, dick. I mean, you've seen pretty much all... Oh, you know what? If I had some magic, I would be able to pop him right there. You've seen pretty much all of his moves. That I gotta die from. Especially since he does that. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm gonna heal up. Haha. Screw you. I just wish I had a better weapon. Yeah, watch out for that. That's a grab. Actually, that's the grab. I'm sorry. If you keep strafing to the right, he won't be able to get you with it. I like that because it's easy to just get behind him and smack him. Yeah, that's I forgot to tell you about that. Just roll away from that. That if he gets you, it's gonna hurt. Why am I doing, like, no damage to him? I mean, his moveset's a little different than it was in the first game. It's still the same guy, though. They just called him the old Dragonslayer. It's a shame I couldn't get closer to him earlier in that move. As you can see, like, another thing I want to point out, in this game, when your enemy is, like, at low health, they do all these magic shots and shit. It gets kind of annoying. Try to up the difficulty, but Orenstein is dead. Alright, Orenstein, you fuck. I told you. And we get his soul and the old Leo ring. Old Leo ring is good if you want to... Wait, what was it again? It's for counterattacks on thrusts. So if you counter one of your enemies with one of these, it'll do more damage to me. It doesn't mean anything. Okay, now as you can see, there's a way to go there, and there's a guy here that unless you're part of the blue sentinels, he's not going to talk to you.
Transient being. This is no place for one such as you. Be gone. You are not needed. Transient being, nothing has changed. You would never make a Knight of the Blue, and I have nothing more to say. Be gone. You are not needed.
You have to join the Blue Sentinels for him to speak to you. This is not a mimic. I check anyway. So as you can see, Orenstein's easy. I just made it look difficult. We get the Hade Knight Iron Mask and a Tower Shield. Tower Shield's a shield that doesn't parry. It just slams down on the ground and takes it. This is blue cracked eye orb. Yep, cracked blue eye orb. Alright, so down here, there are areas in this game that are dedicated to certain... Like there's a boss that'll lead you to a place that's dedicated to a certain group. This one is dedicated to the Blue Sentinels. So let's light this bonfire. Let's rest at this bonfire. And let's go back to Majula. Because we are going to level up. I also want to see... Now she's gonna have a heavy shield. And she's gonna have heavy weapons. But she's gonna have light armor. So she can manage... around 30% weight capacity. Is Rosabella here yet? Why isn't Rosabella here? Why is she still at the end? Oh wait, I'm sorry, I didn't free her yet. Well, there you go, I just gave it away. Sorry. Do I have any Estus flasks? Nope. Alright, so I got some big souls I can use. Let's actually... let's see what we can upgrade.
Huh.
Alright. Really, the only thing I want to upgrade is the shield. That's the only thing I'm going to keep using. This shit I'm going to get rid of. Yeah, I got no Titanite shards. I mean, I could buy them from him, but I don't feel like it. Alright, so now if we go to the mansion again. I didn't buy anything from you, right?
Oh, hello again.
You know what? Just for fun, let me buy this shield. I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to buy it and make him happy. Because you want to advance his storyline. If you buy enough shit, he'll give you some free stuff. He'll start acting like a pimp daddy. You know, it's pretty funny. Alright, so if we go back in the mansion, you will note that... Oh wait, we already did this. Kale is here. You know that.
Oh, you've made it. The map, I presume. Of course. Take a good look. Even more flames have appeared. I don't know what causes it. Did you see the flame on the map? It wasn't there when I came here before. I don't know what explains it. But there is something greatly comforting about that flame. It seems to fulfill something very precious, deep within the soul. Something essential. I would not venture far into that hole.
Yeah, you said that already. Alright.
Did you see the flame?
Okay, I mean, we're going to come back and deal with him later. I remember now. I went to the map, but I didn't speak to him. That's I get these confused because like I said, I'm playing through this with another character, And I'm further along in the game, but I'm not sure exactly. Like, I keep forgetting which part I got up to. And whatever. Nothing you need to worry about. Well, Malentia's here. I could buy something from her. Fuck it. Alright. Let's pop it them shows. Pardon me. Oh. Pop it them shows. Alright. The soul of the pursuer. Nah. I'm trying to think if I would use the weapons that they can be traded for. Or arm or shield. Yeah, I don't want yours. Orenstein. Do I want Orenstein's? I'll hold on to his for now.
Bearer of the seeds.
Yeah. I understand. I know what we're talking about. Let's level up. Okay. Now, what I gotta do is... Oh, I got one slot. I plan to do some slots myself. Let's get our intelligence up to 11. Faith up to... Let's make that 12. Let's make that 12. And let's put up 1 for strength. Alright, so... Very good. We went up to level 50, so we leveled up 22 times. We got our faith up high enough that we can actually use the heal miracle. And that sounds good to me. Like, what I'm going to do for a while is I'm going to put up, like, 3 strength, 3 intelligence, 3 faith. I don't have a flash. Alright, so let's do that. Let's actually attune faith. I could put this, because I have Great Soul Arrow, I could put that up there too. But I'll wait till I get 2 attunement slots. Alright, now let's equip yeah, let's put the chime here. I just have the chime right. By the way, that's the tower shield. That's a great shield. As you can see, it's 100. It's 13 units. That's a lot. And it's 100% damage. It blocks a lot of. But ours is better. Okay. Right there. Still doing the medium roll. Good enough. We got to drop some armor, but I need something to drop it for. Alright, so let's go back to the... Not the Cathedral Blue. Let's go back to the Tower of Flame. We're going to go into another area that's going to lead to the next area that we're heading for. And to be honest, I really don't know why I do it this way, but I do it this way. It's worked out for me, so I just do it this way. And by the way, heal... Wait. Totally at our disposal, which is good, so now we can save up on Estus Flask. I was watching a movie about Ty Cobb, called Cobb, played by Tommy Lee Jones. And, it's pretty interesting to see. I mean, this guy was... You want to talk about baseball players? Now, I don't watch sports anymore. Fuck sports. It's shit. But you want to talk about baseball players, that dude was one of the greatest that ever stepped foot on the face of the earth. And he understood baseball in a way that most people never will. Especially now. But, God rest his soul, he was not the most pleasant person to deal with. Alright, now before we go that way, let's just... You know what? I'm missing a ring. I realize that now. I am missing a ring. I'm not going to get it for a while, though. I could just totally wail this guy. I could just totally wail on him. I don't know why I'm standing there with my shield up. He's not hitting me. Alright, what's over here? Human effigy and dark trotches. And here, old knight halberd and silver proud knight. You know what? Let me show you what I'm getting here. Actually, let's do it like this. Alright, so we got the old knight greatsword is actually not the greatsword I was thinking of. And we got the Dragonlake sword, which I can use, but it's heavy. This thing's a monster too. And we got the, where's the halberd? The old knight halberd. Huge. Look at the size of that fucker. So I'm going to stick with these light weapons. I am going to get light weapons that are effective. Again, we got to keep her at like 30%, 40%. Right now I'm at 50% because of the armor. But I'm going to do something with that armor. I want to be limber. I want to use spells. And beat up on guys like this. I mean, he's not hitting anything but air. I should just be whacking him. But I'd like to take precautions. Now, if you go this way, you'll see there's nothing here at all. I checked. This is not an illusory wall. It doesn't open. Don't read this message. It's not. They always leave messages like that to be assholes. Those are not illusory walls. And this place is just filled with these guys. Not a big deal. We faced them a million times already when we were trying to kill Orenstein and failing miserably. As you can see, our little increase in strength. I'm going to increase strength one at a time, but basically vigor, endurance, all that shit, that's what's most important. And we have an elevator. And this elevator is going to take us to our next little batch of beauty and friendship. The next... Wait, do I have... I don't have any Pharaoh slots. Son of a bitch. I have no Pharaoh slots. What is this? Oh, that's right. I didn't fucking burn it. Okay, I'll burn it at the next bomb. Alright, so if we walk through here... No, there's nothing here. I totally forgot about my Sublime Bone Dust. Now we've got water, but it's not high enough that it could... Well, it can kind of slow us down. Not too much, so. There's a knight here. Hello. Still can't hit us. Oh, that one got us. This is why I keep my shield up. See? Now before we go up those stairs, let's just check down here. As you will note, I think there's a... Nope, nobody here. Little hole in the wall. This hole in the wall will lead to our next bonfire. But if I can turn my thing... And a very important character. But before we do that, I'm going to go up here. Another thing, too, if you have heavy armor, it depletes your endurance faster when you run or swing. And it also takes it longer to recover. Up here are a few items I want to get first before we go and talk to everyone's beloved favorite character. Non-playable character. I can't argue with that sentiment. I have grown to love that particular character myself. This is a door that doesn't open. There are no hidden paths, passageways, nothing. But there is another knight down here. Or maybe not. Treasure chest. I thought there was another knight. I thought there was an item there. Not a mimic, but I think it's a... Nope. Okay. And we get the knight helm, the knight leggings. We get the knight armor. The knight armor set. Their starting armor set. That's all that was. That's all that's up here. We can go back down. We can go back to that bonfire. We can talk to that non-playable character who we all love. And somebody that I think is connected to that guy that likes maps. We'll get into why, how, and who as we move along. Let's go back down here. And let's talk to old, sweet...
What is it? I don't know you, and you don't know me. Things are better that way.
She's standoffish at first, don't worry.
You are an odd one. Normally, people keep a safe distance when they see this mask. But you... I'm called Lucatiel. From the land of Mira to the far east, across the mountains. They say Drang Lake brims with powerful souls. And so I came to claim my share. But what a strange place. Even the rumors did not prepare me. You are an odd one indeed. I've always made a point of avoiding people, while you've made a point of engaging me. I can see that you are mid-journey. If you require assistance, I will help you. I come from Mira, a land of knights. My sword is always ready. Don't hesitate to call upon me. Whatever happens, I won't be missed.
Mira, you say, hmm?
You are an odd one indeed. Well, I can't...
Alright, so Lucatiel can be called upon. We will not call upon her. We've exhausted her dialogue, so when we rest at this bonfire, she will be gone. Dear sweet Lucatiel, let's bone that sublime... Burn... Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. So let's go back to Majula to do it. So many things have to happen in Majula, but whatever. Let's just burn it in Majula. No big fucking deal. I'll burn ya. Hey, Ralph, you mind if I smoke? I don't care if you burn. Alright, so we burnt the sublime bone dust. Now we have a strong Restus flask. Now we can travel back to where we came from. Not the Lost Bastille. No Man's Wharf. That is where we're going to go. That is where I'm going to start. When I come right back, we are going to deal with No Man's whatever, and Huntsman's crops and corpse and cops and all that other good stuff. So you don't move, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Yay for everything.